Assalamu alaikum. Thank you for joining MAPS-MCOC Welcoming Ramadan series. We will be reading a book called Olive Harvest in Palestine by Wafat Shami with permission by Balkid Publishing. This book is about harvesting olives to make olive oil, which is an important ingredient made in many dishes during Ramadan. It's a warm fall Thursday in the town of Ramallah, Palestine, about 6 miles from the big city of Jerusalem. Noor and Manal live next door to each other, and they're having a quiet afternoon hanging out, playing, and chatting. Manal's dad approaches the girls and asks if they would like to go for a ride. Noor and Manal excitedly jump into the car. As they head out on a winding country road, the girls begin noticing all of the olives whizzing by, and they squeal with delight when Manal's dad reminds them that tomorrow is the first day of the olive harvest. Noor and Manal make a game of trying to count the endless number of olive trees covering the gentle hills on both sides of the road. Manal's dad says that the land of Palestine is known worldwide for its olive trees, but that few people understand the magic of these sacred and ancient beings. Did you know that it takes up to 5 years for an olive tree to start producing olives? Did you know that these trees are older than I am? In fact, most of these trees you see along this road are hundreds of years old. Noor is surprised to hear all of this. How an olive tree can last for so many years, she wants to know. Manal's dad replies, that is their nature. An olive tree is tough and resilient. Its thick roots are intertwined deep into the land, just like the Palestinian people. The girls are tickled to hear this, and they erupt in laughter. It has become a tradition. Every fall, Noor enjoys harvesting with her friend and neighbor Manal, whose family owns several olive tree groves. It's a fun activity for the entire community, and it's important too, because so many Palestinian farmers rely on the olive trees to make their living. Noor and Manal and their families and friends will gather tomorrow to help pick the olives. The girls can barely contain their excitement. Here comes Friday. It's dawn, and the sky is purple. Noor's mom wakes her up so she can get ready to join the harvest. Although Noor is still sleepy and groggy, she jumps out of bed, filled with excitement about this great day. Noor quickly washes her face, brushes her teeth as she throws on her clothes, and then she rushes next door to Manal's house. Manal greets Noor at the front door, exclaiming, I'm so glad you're here. My dad is already getting the car ready. He wants to leave right now. My mom will join us later. It's a crisp morning. As the girls arrive at the olive grove, the sun is rising over the hilltops. There are already several people there getting things set up. Noor and Manal immediately jump in. Everyone works hard, and yet the atmosphere is lighthearted and playful, and the air is filled with laughter, affection, music, and singing. The olives are hand-picked and pulled, or knocked out of each branch. The olives fall over cloths laid on the ground. Then they are gathered in big buckets to be taken to the olive oil press. Everyone is really tired now. They've been picking olives since early morning. Then it's noontime, and suddenly Manal's mom appears with a delicious homemade lunch. It's a popular Palestinian dish called makluba, which literally means upside down. Makluba is made of rice, chicken, cauliflower, and different spices. Manal's mom flips the makluba into a big round serving platter. The savory smell of the hot cooked meal floats through the air. Noor turns to Manal and says, your mom is such a great cook. I'm so hungry and can't wait to eat. Manal's mother calls everyone to take a break and come eat. People form a circle and sit on the ground under the olive tree and wait for the yummy food to be served. Then smiles all around as people take their first bites of makluba, feeling grateful for this friendly gathering, their hard work together, and this delicious food. Makluba is one of the most popular dishes made during Ramadan. Right around sundown, the harvest day is finally over. Noor and Manal are exhausted and ready to go home, but they feel so content to have been part of this very special day. Manal invites Noor to go with her the next day to visit the olive oil press, which is also owned by her dad. On Saturday morning, they both take off on a long walk to the olive press. They are carrying with them food for Manal's dad, including warm bread that Manal's mom just took out of the oven. The olive press is a very busy place, more like a factory. Big machinery, lots of noise and activity, farmers streaming inside hauling their olives in big buckets. During the harvest season, the olive press is open all day and night. As Manal and Noor enter, Manal's dad is already there to greet them and take them on a tour. He starts by explaining the process of turning olives into oil, pointing to the first machine that washes the olives, then to the powerful machine that squeezes the olives and presses the oil from them. Manal cuts open her mom's freshly baked bread and slices off 2 pieces. Noor and Manal dip their bread in the golden green olive oil streaming out of the machine. Fresh olive oil with freshly baked bread? Yum, 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 Noor exclaims. Manal says goodbye to her dad. He'll be staying here with the olive press all night long. Noor whispers in Manal's ear, "Why can't your dad close the press and return in the morning?" Manal's dad overhears and sees this as a chance to give the girls another lesson about olive oil. For olive oil to be of the highest quality with a smooth taste and less acidity, he explains, the olives must be pressed immediately, right after they're picked. As Palestinians, our duty is to support one another like one big family. I'm committed to this work, which means I must keep the olive press open 24 hours a day so all the farmers can have their olives pressed in time and we can ensure the high quality of our fabulous olive oil. Olive oil is a very big deal in Palestine, says Manal's dad, flashing a big smile. Noor feels so grateful to have had this awesome learning opportunity through her friend Manal and her dad. She returns home very happy, proudly carrying a beautiful glowing bottle of olive oil, freshly filled from the bottling machine. The end. Thank you for joining MCOC Welcoming Ramadan series. Please stay tuned for 5 p.m. with Arts and Crafts with Ines Fed from MAPS Precious Hearts. Sister Ines will be creating a Ramadan greeting card. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam.